In nature, the strongest is not always the biggest or most ferocious. Poison dart frogs measure only a few centimeters, have no fangs, do not hunt, and never attack. Yet they carry a natural weapon, a deadly toxin. These frogs are just 2 to 5 centimeters long and live mainly in the tropical rainforests of Central and South America. Although tiny and physically harmless, many species exude a highly potent neurotoxin through their skin. The prime toxin is batrachotoxin, which paralyzes the nervous system by forcing sodium channels in nerve membranes to stay open, causing loss of motor control, cardiac arrest, and death. A 1994 study by John W. Daly et al. Found that a single Phyllobates terribilis can hold about 1 milligram of batrachotoxin, enough to kill 2 to 10 adults. Later work, including Saporito et al. 2009, revealed that alkaloid-rich ants and beetles are the main dietary source of these toxins in the wild. How, then, can such a small animal wield such a powerful biochemical weapon? If you've ever seen a poison dart frog, you'll notice their colors are unlike any other frog. They wear bright electric blues, lemon yellows, neon oranges, and bold reds, hues that nature usually treats with caution. These eye-catching colors aren't meant to attract mates or provide camouflage. On the contrary, they send a silent warning to predators: I'm toxic, don't mess with me. This phenomenon is called aposematism, an evolutionary mechanism where an organism uses vivid coloration to signal its toxicity or danger. Aposematism isn't unique to frogs, it's also seen in coral snakes, monarch butterflies, and many toxic insects. But poison dart frogs offer one of the clearest examples, where color becomes a powerful tool for survival. One of the most fascinating discoveries about poison dart frogs is that they're not born toxic. When raised in captivity on a standard, non-toxic insect diet, their skin contains no batrachotoxin, or any dangerous alkaloids at all. This raises a big question: where does the toxin come from? The answer lies in their diet. Wild poison dart frogs feed on certain ants, beetles, and small arthropods that contain toxic alkaloid compounds. The frogs don't produce the toxins themselves, they accumulate them from what they eat. A 2009 study by Saporito and colleagues analyzed the link between diet and toxicity. They found that frog populations living in regions with alkaloid-rich prey had higher toxin levels in their skin. This confirmed that the toxicity is an environmental byproduct, not a genetic trait. The discovery that poison dart frogs' toxicity depends entirely on their natural diet paved the way for them to be kept as exotic pets. In captivity, where alkaloid-rich insects are not part of their diet, these frogs are completely non-toxic and safe to keep at home. However, caring for them is no simple task. Poison dart frogs require a carefully maintained habitat that mimics the tropical rainforest, with strict control over humidity, temperature, and lighting. Owners often invest significant effort, equipment, and knowledge to provide ideal conditions. Additionally, poison dart frogs tend to live quite long in captivity, up to 10 to 15 years with proper care. This longevity makes them a long-term commitment, and for many exotic pet enthusiasts, a worthwhile investment rather than a short-lived novelty. While most amphibians lay eggs and leave them behind, certain poison dart frog species display remarkably dedicated parental care. A prime example is Dendrobates tinctorius, where either the father or mother will carry individual tadpoles on their backs, trekking through the rainforest to find small water pools, such as those in bromeliad leaves or tree holes. This selective behavior reflects an astonishing level of evolutionary intelligence. Parent frogs don't lay eggs randomly, instead, they actively seek small, elevated water pools that offer protection from predators, less competition, and reduced disease exposure. Studies like those by Summers and McKee in 2004 reveal that this strategy dramatically increases tadpole survival rates compared to most amphibians. It's a sophisticated biological tactic, where parental behavior directly determines the survival of the next generation. In 1971, by Albuquerque and colleagues analyzed batrachotoxin's effects on nerve cells and laid the groundwork for future research into its use as a non-addictive painkiller, a neural impulse modulator, and even a potential treatment for cardiac conditions. However, batrachotoxin is extremely dangerous when used in its natural form. For centuries, indigenous tribes in Colombia, especially the Embera and Chaco peoples, have harnessed the toxins from poison dart frogs for hunting. This is one of the most notable examples of humans employing natural biological weapons. They don't kill the frogs to extract the toxin. Instead, they gently press the tip of their darts or arrows against the frog's back, where the toxin is secreted, and then release the animal back into the forest. The poison remains potent for days, strong enough to kill monkeys or birds. The main predator of poison dart frogs is Leophis epinephrylus, a snake that shares the same rainforest habitat. It has evolved resistance to batrachotoxin, making it one of the few creatures capable of eating these frogs without suffering any harm. This illustrates a powerful truth: no matter how dangerous a species becomes, nature always finds balance. When one species develops a biological weapon, others evolve defenses or adaptations in response. By now, you've probably seen why such a tiny creature like the poison dart frog carries such a powerful biological weapon, yet is also considered an exotic, high-end pet, sought after by amphibian lovers worldwide. Keeping these frogs as pets remains a controversial topic, touching on ethics, conservation, and the need for strict care standards. New morphs with striking patterns have been bred, but they definitely don't come cheap. What do you think about this tiny creature with a big price tag? Drop a comment and let me know. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.